I have a special treat for a lot of you. I know a lot of you are here to see this gentleman. He's making his comedy debut. He's a very funny guy, though. Please welcome to the stage, Ben Turk.
Alright, my name is Ben. I'm 34 years old. I'm from the suburbs, and I live in Queens now. And living in Queens, you know, there's advantages and there's disadvantages, right? You know? So, some pros I'll give you. So, you know, you get a bigger place. You know, your rent's a little cheaper. Some cons, though, I'll give you some cons, though. Makes some things a little more difficult, like dating, for example, like dating in the city. And there's some things that are funny that I've only seen in Queens, right? Like, for example, you guys familiar with this, the snot rocket? You guys familiar with the snot rocket? This is a concept I've only seen in Queens. This is when somebody will be walking down the street and they'll just take a finger and just press it against one nostril and just blow everything as hard as you can against the other. Everything just flies out. I've only seen it in Queens, and that's just the women. That's just the women. Another thing, my first weekend there, okay, I'm coming home, it's like a Saturday night, I'm strolling home, I'm a little tipsy, it's like 2, 3 in the morning, and I see some guy, I'm like pulling up to my apartment, some guy is just like drunk, just like whips out his dick, just starts pissing on a car right in front of the door to my apartment. He actually just like kind of grinned at me when he was doing it. I was like, oh, they call it the Queens car wash, actually. It's hard, like dating, if you're trying to date a girl that lives in Manhattan, it's tough. Like, I was at a bar the other night, I'm talking to this really cute girl, it's called Mara, okay? So, you know, things are going well, you know, like, where are you from originally, what do you do, yada, yada, yada. We get to where do you live, and I mentioned I live in Sunnyside, Queens, and all of a sudden she starts looking at her watch, you know, looking around. For a split second, someone's like, hey, Ben, I turn around. By the time I turn back, she's gone. There's like skin marks on the floor. I'm like, where did she go? Like, holy crap. I think that's like one of the differences between men and women. Like, for me, like, I'll date a girl who lives anywhere. Like, I remember in college, like, I took road trips to other states to hook up with girls. Like, one time I flew to Europe just to meet with a girl. I don't know why it's different. It's different for women, like, I think it has something to do with high heels or something, I don't know. It's weird, yeah. But, I don't know, it's funny. Let me tell you another story. Like, last summer, actually, I dated a girl named Ashley, really cute, half Italian, half Jewish girl, nice little pizza bagel. And she actually lived all the way in Staten Island. I actually took an express bus, bullshit, hour and a half to Staten Island. Just to see this girl, she's so cute. And actually, even she didn't like coming to Queens. I was like, well, in freaking Staten Island. Is anyone here actually from Staten Island? I can't see anybody. Anyone from Staten Island? No? Yeah? Okay. Are people from Staten Island stupid? I don't know. I think there's like a pecking order for like dating in the city, and it goes like this, okay? You ever seen the movie Wall Street? Anybody? At the top is like the Bud Fox, like high-rise overlooking Central Park in Manhattan, right? Like own your own place. Then there's like sharing a place in Manhattan. Then there's like outer boroughs, like Brooklyn, Queens. Then there's sharing a place in Brooklyn, Queens. Then there's living at home with your parents, like that sucks. Then there's being homeless. Then there's living in Staten Island. Yeah, dating's hard. Then there's like the texting thing, like, and you have to navigate it, right? Like these days, like texting, like that stuff. Are you ever like sending a text and like, yeah, you're bitching about someone and you by accident, like because you're thinking of them, you type the person you're bitching about in the to fields and you send it? You can't like recall that, like it was like gone, you know? And then like when you're texting and dating, that's a weird thing too. And like older girls don't really like it when you text. Like they respect you if you call. But you ever try calling a girl like below the age of 27? They're like, what the fuck? Like, they're like, is there an emergency? What, do you want to fucking marry me? Like, fucking text me. Like, what is this? Like, I don't know. This is a funny story. So I met this girl a little while ago, this really cute girl, this girl Chelsea. I saw this girl across the room at an event. a few months back, so cute, worked up the courage, you know, it takes a lot, like as a guy, like worked up the courage to talk to her, this girl Chelsea, and right off the bat, when I met her, I got her number, she tells me right off the bat, she goes, FYI, I have an old phone, and sometimes the texts don't go through, even though it'll say that they go through on your phone. So I'm like, okay. Like, what is this, like a get out of jail free card? Okay, whatever. So actually, I took her out, we had a great time, everything was great. So a couple days later or whatever, I text her, and like, lo and behold, she doesn't text me back. So I'm like, alright, I'll give her the benefit of the doubt, she gave me this warning or whatever. So I call her, and she doesn't call back. So I'm like, okay. So I show up at her door, start breaking her house, and now I'm in jail. I got one phone call to call her. And then there's like the whole like apps thing, like meeting a girl through apps. Like you guys familiar with Tinder? Anybody use Tinder? Right, Tinder's fun. So I was actually on this app. It's like Tinder, but like for Jews. So it's actually good. Does anyone here not know what Tinder is, by the way? Okay, so somebody in the back raised their hand. Okay, Tinder is an app where like somebody pops up, and if you like them, you swipe right, and if you don't like them, you swipe left. And if you both swipe right, you can text them. Okay? So it's Tinder for Jews. It's called Sophie's Choice. I know you know. That's fucked up. Okay, don't apologize, Sophie. Sorry. Anyway, it's actually called Jacobs. So I met this girl on this app called Jacobs. This girl Allison, okay? So I'm texting with this girl Allison, and this is how it works. You have to get out of like the texting phase to get the number. So you have to get out of this like text world. Anyway, so I'm texting this girl Allison. So this is how it goes. So I'm like, hey Allison, what do you do for a living? So she goes, I'm a recruiter for a staffing agency. So I go, cool. I'd like to show you my total compensation package. I never texted back. I thought it was funny. I don't know. I thought it was funny. Anyway, that was tough. Yeah. So texting's fun. But let me ask you a question. Audience poll, who has it easier in dating, men or women? If you think men, clap. Men? Okay, if you think women, clap. Okay, so you guys agree? Okay, so if you ask girls will say like, men have it easier because they don't have to like get ready, because it takes women like an hour and a half to get ready, right? Women, right? No? Okay. But I think, I don't know, like I was out for a bachelor party recently, and we're doing like the strip club thing, and I made an observation. I think that women have it easier because it's just so easy. Like they could just like walk up to a guy, sit on his lap, and just like get cash. It's like an ATM machine. It's so easy. It's so easy. They have it so easy. I can't do that. I actually tried it once. I sat on a girl's lap. I broke her hip. Like, oh my god. Like I know I put on some weight, but like, damn. Like, I don't know. I've been struggling recently. I actually have a problem called sleep apnea. Does anyone else have this? I don't know. I think my body's actually trying to kill me. It's actually, my body actually shuts down. I can't breathe when I sleep. This is a thing. This is a thing. So, and it's actually this cycle. So like when you have sleep apnea, because you don't like breathe properly when you sleep, it makes you tired when you're awake, and then you eat more, which makes you more fat, which makes you have more sleep apnea. It's like a horrible thing. Anyway, so my doctor told me that I have to lose 20% of my body weight. So, like I weigh almost 250 pounds. I'm no mathematician, but that's a lot of weight I have to lose. Anyway, so actually recently, I was like, all right, I have to take this seriously. You know, I'm 34 years old, and I'm not getting any younger. So I actually I hired a personal trainer. I've never done this before. It's this guy, and his name is Ben too. He's like the coolest guy. He's like the coolest guy I've ever met. He's actually black, so automatically he's like 20% cooler than me. And he's just like he's like the coolest. He's actually a former bodybuilder. He looks like this. He's just like, he's got like the deepest voice. He's like, yo, this is what you gotta do. This is what you gotta do. He put me on this like ridiculous diet, like 6 meals a day, like 6 eggs in the morning. I'm like never gonna follow this. Every time I see him, he just like yells at me. He's like, I'm sticking to the diet. I'm like, no. He's like, you fucking suck. I'm like, pretty much. Anyway, so we're in the gym like the first day. I'm in the gym, and he's like, and he actually asked me I paid him like $1,000 or something. And we're in the gym the first day, he actually asked me, like, he's like, so what do you want to do? I'm like, dude, what do I want to do? I'm like, just fucking beat me. Like, what do I want to do? I don't know. Fucking tell me what to do. I'm like, look at me. What do you think? I don't know. Like, should we do some sit-ups or something? Like, so So he actually said to me, he goes, dude, time out. He's like, no. He's like, dude, you're too fat to do sit-ups. I was like, what? I'm too fat to do sit-ups. I was like, is that a thing? Like, what do you mean? I'm too fat to do sit-ups. He actually said he had a guy like a year ago, a guy like with a big gut like me, who did sit-ups and he actually fucking cracked a rib, a bone like popped out of his stomach. He had to be rushed to the ER. I'm like a liability for this guy. I was like, oh my god. So anyway, so we're like 2 weeks in. So this is a fucking true story, I swear to God. I mean, so we're 2 weeks in, and I'm just doing like leg exercise. Again, I'm sitting on the leg extension machine, and I'm just adjusting the shin pad. So I'm just sitting down, and I'm just like doing this thing, and I'm just like bent over like this, and like all of a sudden my stomach just like fucking cramps up, like holy shit, the worst fucking pain, like the sharpest pain. I'm like, oh my god, Ben, what do I do? And he's like cool as a cucumber. He's like, dude, you gotta stretch out, I'm like, Ben, oh my god, fucking help me, Ben, what do I do? He's like, you gotta stretch it out, man, you gotta relax. I'm like, bro, I'm fucking dying. The fucking room went white, like all the lights got bright. I thought I was gonna fucking throw up, like, oh my god, it was the fucking most horrible thing. I had to lay down on like a fucking massage table. Oh my god, this is a big wake-up call. Let's just leave it at that. It was bad. Holy shit. The one thing I'll say about losing weight is like when you tell people you're trying to lose, which is by the way a big mistake, don't ever tell people you're trying to lose weight. Because then every time you see them, Ben Cat, they ask you, so how much weight have you lost? How are you doing? No, but what do they say? They say it's not about diet, it's about lifestyle. Thank you. But I say, fucking lifestyle, you kidding me? Now I gotta start sleeping with dudes just to drop a few pounds? Like, I'm prepared to make sacrifices, but Jesus Christ. Anyway, that's all I got, folks. Anybody have any questions?
Ben again was talking about the online dating. Let's get Ben first.